is the first thing you want to do when you decide you want to sell your home? The first thing is to find out what your home is worth. Find out what a current market value is for your home. And this is very important for two reasons. One, you don't want to be too high because it's going to be harder to sell. It may sit there for 6 months to a year to 2 years with no offers if you're priced too high. And second, if you're priced too low, you're going to be basically leaving money on the table, giving money away, giving away your equity, and you don't want to do that either. So it's very important before you list your home, before you do anything about selling your home, the first thing you do is you need to find out what your home is worth. There are 3 ways you can do that. Number 1 is hire a certified or licensed appraiser, state certified or state licensed. They've been highly trained. That's what they do all the time. They'll come into your home, they'll measure it, they'll look at it, take pictures, and then they'll compare it to homes that have sold that are similar, comparable sales. They're highly trained, and this is all they do. And they're also neutral parties. They are not going to make any money, any extra money, because of the value they put on your home. They're totally neutral parties. Second thing you can do is ask a broker to come in and give you a market analysis, a broker's market analysis. Typically people, when they bring in brokers like this, they typically bring in 2 or 3 and review each of the reports, kind of weigh the pros and cons of each of them to come up with what would be a reasonable sales price for their home. The third thing you can do, which is now easier to do with the internet, third thing is you can research yourself. Now you're not an appraiser, and you may not be a broker, you may not be an appraiser, but you can pull out much information from the internet. Most county courthouses are online now. You can pull comparable sales data, you can pull comparable home information off of the internet, so you can research sales yourself, determine what things are going for, what they've sold for, what the price per square foot is, the number of bathrooms, the number of bedrooms, and any amenities they may have. Now, you might be very good at doing it, but if I were going to bet on the 3, I would probably go ahead and hire a certified appraiser, because that's what they do. It will cost you, depending on your market, $300 to $500, some cases more. It's well worth it in my mind to make sure you price your home accordingly. After you come up with a reasonable market value for your home, then the next thing you need to do before you put it on the market, you need to look around and find out how many homes are available for sale in your market that would be comparable and would be competitive against your home. Basically, if somebody's looking for a home in your area, how many other homes similar to yours do they have to choose from? The more they have, the longer it's going to take for you to get an offer. And what you can do is pull up how many homes have sold similar to yours in the last year or 6 months, and then how many homes are available for sale right now. What you do is you figure out how many homes, based on the sales, how many homes sold per time period, either per month or per day, or however you want to do it. You can say this many, say 6 homes sold per month or per 6 months, or however you want to calculate it. And then calculate how many homes, based on that, how many homes you have a supply for. How many months of a supply? Do you have a 6-month supply or a year supply, or do you have 2 to 3 year supply of homes in your area, in your market? This is important because if you have a very small supply of an inventory of homes for sale, then you can afford to kind of go up on your asking price. You'll probably get, you may be above the appraised value, and you may get multiple offers if you have a seller's market with a very, say a 6-month or less supply of homes in your area. If you have a year or longer supply of homes in your area for sale, then you basically have a buyer's market Totally different situation there. There are plenty of homes for people to choose from. And if you really want to sell your home, you're going to have to be competitive. You're either going to have to come down on your price, or you're going to have to be aggressive on terms that you'll be willing to offer, or you may want to throw in some things like playground equipment, patio furniture, lawnmower. Throw in these things to make your home more competitive. So once you do this, then you can come up with a reasonable price, asking price, and put your home on the market.